We got Mradula coming up next. Hello
Hello,
there.
hello, hello, hello.
You're coming in from the future. So everyone, say hello to Mradula first and foremost. She's in India, and this is like the beautiful thing about hosting a live event. Like you have people from all around the world. Like San, you're in the UK, which I find very, very inspiring. That you're up until now, and it's like almost 3 o'clock in the morning in the UK, and you're tuning in. Like that is so inspiring to me. So Mradula is in the future. So I think it is morning for you, Mradula. Yes. Yeah.
Exactly. It's in the morning
Okay.
here. It's 8 o'clock here.
Okay, very, very good. So it's not too late, right? It's like really like
Yeah.
early in the morning. So a little bit
Yeah.
about Mradula, everyone, is if you are let me just say this. If you've been wanting to write an ebook, who wants to write an ebook? Say me in the chat, or thought about writing an ebook. Like I'm like, oh, I want to write an ebook or whatever. Say me in the chat. Okay, well, that's good. Awesome. So you're all in for a treat because Mradula is a copywriter by trade. Like that's her area of expertise. She's going to share with you this evening how you can write an ebook, build a brand, which is a blueprint for your digital dominance. Digital dominance. I love that title, by the way. Right? So a little bit about Maradla and keep the energy up, y'all. I mean, I'm on the East Coast and it is late. However, we hype and San is probably very hype at this point, and it's like almost 3 o'clock in the morning in the UK. All right.
Oh,
So come
wow.
on now. If San is here, y'all gonna be hype. Okay. So a little bit about Maradla is she's a seasoned copywriter, social media marketer, and also a personal branding consultant with over 2 decades of online experience. She specializes in crafting customized ebooks that help individuals and businesses build their brand, grow an engaged email list, and also streamline their digital presence for maximum impact. So welcome, Muradula. Excited to have you share with us your wisdom. So the floor is yours.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good evening, good morning, and good evening to everyone here. It's a pleasure being here, and thank you, Zina, for this amazing opportunity.
Of
And
course.
yeah, like what I'm talking about is personal branding because personal branding is what we do need to stay ahead in the competition today. We know that personal branding revolves around creating content and being visible. We need to be visible because there's so much of I mean, so many accounts on a social media platform, millions and billions of accounts. It's the content that helps us stay ahead. While we keep sharing posts on our social media, that's very important. We need a optimized profile. We need something that makes you stand apart. In addition to that, as a writer, I've noticed there are gaps. There are so many people creating content, but they still can't seem to project themselves. With the
Yep.
help of AI, now I've learned the art of creating ebook through content. I mean, yes, we can create an ebook. It's very easy. Just put in a prompt and it gives you an ebook. That's true. But it's not enough to just create an ebook. We need to recreate an ebook that will help a person move from um, feel that they've actually achieved something through ebook. Like what I do is an ebook is not for information, it's to give a solution. That's what it's and AI helps you do that in a much easier way. I use the help of AI to craft out the pain points and give a solution and a benefit for the reader. And how do I do that? And not only me, even you can do that. You just have to use a prompt and create ask that ebook. I mean the ChatGPT to create an ebook that makes defines the pain points of your target audience, whoever it may be. And after that, you know what the solution they're looking for. And you as the expert, you are the best person to create the ebook because you know what exactly you can provide to them, the solutions you can provide to them, and what benefits they have to offer. So while creating an ebook, I always recommended to show how agitate the pain. That's what we say in the copywriting terms, AIDA. We start creating attention first, then we increase the pain, make them show the pain that is it's so painful that they want to look for a solution. Next thing you have to do is show them the benefits of finding relief in the pain. What can be done to get that state of desire where they can have the freedom to do whatever they wanted to do, but they couldn't do it. Then the last part of the ebook can be structured to show that one solution you have to offer them. So as a coach or a consultant or an expert, whoever you may be, the ebook can be used to show one of your strategies that helps them move from A to B. You can show them a simple remedy or a simple solution or a simple tip that can help them move one step ahead in their pain so that they know how that you're actually a person they can depend on for help in whatever they start struggling from. So the moment you create an ebook, the ebook structured in such a way that they go through a the process of realizing that they're in pain. The hook of the book ebook itself is so strong that it makes them want to pick up the ebook. Once you pick up the ebook, you show them what the pain they're going through. They don't even know they're having a pain sometimes. Once they show the pain, you show them what can be done if they actually look for a solution. They don't even know there's a solution. You show that through the ebook. Once you show them what they can actually experience, that's when you show the solution. That's how the ebook can be structured. And when you structure the ebook, you don't just create an ebook. The reason I speak about ebook is because it's more in I see that many people have. I mean, just creating a website isn't enough. Once you create a website, you don't know what to do with it. You have to keep on maintaining it, having more blog posts. So, with the help of AI, you can create an ebook which shows more than what you share on the social media. Social media, we share a post every day. We share a post on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then it's gone. It just stays. It just gets hidden by the other content. So instead of that, you create an ebook with the strongest offer you have to offer. Something which is you're very strong at, which you're very good, which defines your personal brand, which sets you apart from your competitors. Use that as a USP, create your ebook, and then use that link whenever you share a post, whenever you share a reel, whenever you share whatever it may be. It can be on a podcast or a YouTube or TikTok or whichever social media presence you are on. You just have to create that ebook, place it over that link over there, have an opt-in form, pick up those leads, and you can start nurturing them. So the benefit of that is like, and when a website proves most efficient when you keep on adding more content to it. You have to keep adding more content to so that it's optimized. I mean, the Google recognizes it. So, but why we're not everyone has the time to do that. Instead of that, you can create an ebook, have the ebook structured in such a way that it shows your expertise, builds up trust and authenticity in your individual niches. And when a person reads your ebook, you take them to this whole sequence like I just mentioned earlier. And the last thing and the ebook is yours. You can do whatever you want to it. You can add testimonials to it of your past, whatever you have achieved, whatever you have done. You can also add links to what other products you have to offer. It can be your affiliate products or your other programs. You can add links in the ebooks. And then, as always, the C to A. You need to show a good CT at the end of the book. Help because when the reader goes through the ebook, they have reached a state where they are at a certain mindset, and they feel that when they see the solution you have provided them and they've tried it out and they see it really works, they want to know what they can do next to work with you, to work out, learn more about you. That's where you provide a link for maybe your consultation or the next course you have to offer, or like whatever it is, whatever is next in your value ladder, they pick it up and then they move on to that's when you can start nurturing them. And this is and as we all know, no one buys enough. There's very few people buy in the first go. When you meet them, they don't buy immediately. We have to start nurturing them. We have to either send them social media posts or we have to send them emails. So it's always recommended to send a nurturing emails to the list. Whoever has picked up an ebook, send them an ebook to make them think more, remind them. Like we all pick up lead magnets, we forget to read it. We need to show them how to read the ebook. I mean, that remind them to read the ebook. Then they read it. After they reading it, then we have to show them like I mentioned in the ebook, the whole thing process is done. Now, writing an ebook is something anyone can do. It doesn't have to be done by a writer these days. I'm a writer, I can do it for you. But then there is so much that so many AI, we know about ChatGPT, DeepSeek, there's so many tools out there available for you to create it on your own. You
Yeah.
just need to have the right prompts, showing them how to have ChatGPT bring it out for you, organize the structure in such a way that, like I mentioned earlier, and once you do that and you start showing it, there are actually more than 15 ways you can use an ebook to leverage the ebook. You can use it on your platforms. You can use it like now we're here together on a summit. Each of us has an ebook or something or other. We can just share it. And the reason we share that ebook is to let others know about who we are, what we have to offer, and that's how we build our personal brand. When you meet someone, instead of just sharing your business card, you just talk to them and we make them interested to learn more about whatever you have to offer about your services. You can share the ebook and let them go through it. I'm not saying websites aren't good. We even do need websites, but I always configure an ebook to be like a small step between a person, like someone who's new in the industry who doesn't have the time to have a website. An ebook is always a good way to start. You can always then that same ebook can be used as a lead magnet on your website. Once you build your website, when you're ready for it, you can have the lead magnet as your own, the ebook as a lead magnet, pick up leads and nurture it through your email list. Now, who can use an ebook? You can even repurpose your content. Supposing you don't want to write an ebook, you're not much of a writer, you don't want have the time to write much, you can repurpose your content. You may be someone who loves creating videos. You have many videos on YouTube. I just created an ebook for an acupuncturist. He had an ebook. He had a video describing the process of acupuncture process, and he wanted an ebook not to sell his customers, but he wanted an ebook to help them overcome the fear of needles. Because in an acupuncturist, his biggest problem was having customers come to him because everyone is afraid of needles. So he asked me to repurpose a video he had on YouTube video. I looked at the video. I use AI to transcribe it. So AI helped me a lot there. It saves a lot of time for me. That's why I enjoy using ChatGPT in helping me write my ebooks, and it helps me save my time. I use it as my um, thinking companion. I just ask it questions, it gives me answers. The same thing I did for the video too. Once it's transcribed, I'll ask for different hooks, and I added more information. He was so happy with the ebook because he could actually help his patients clear their doubts, help them realize that acupuncture isn't so painful. And then he wanted a second ebook to be written. So I wrote another ebook for him. Then I had there are many consultants, healers who love ebooks, who prefer having ebooks because you can show them a strategy. There are so many healers around us, so many consultants around us. I always feel there's something special in each person. That's why it's called personal brand. That USP, which some may not be even aware of it. Like the why I can do that, the reason I find it so easy, not only because of AI. Even though as a writer, I've never niched down to a single niche. I enjoyed writing for multiple niches. It was really boring writing for a single niche. And so I've written practically every niche under the sun. And that has helped me. And when I was writing, there was no AI, there's nothing. I had to do all my manual research looking for and when I was researching, I used to look for something special that would give my client an edge over the competitors. So I had to search through multiple search engines. So since then I've had that process of looking out for the special skill in a person that sets them apart. And now I use the same thing because after all, that's what defines your personal brand. It shows who you are, what you have to offer that no one else offers. That it, even in position yourself as an authority in the niche through your ebook, showing what you have to do. Once you define yourself, like the recently consultant I wrote about, she was into shamanic experiences. That is something I wasn't aware of. Actually, I didn't know anything about it. I don't even know about it. I just learned about it. I wrote about it, and it's really beautiful. I took them through a journey and through the ebook, and then they have them pick up a schedule a call for her, and she's had get good results from that too. Then recently, I just found a new niche to write ebooks for. It was a cold email expert. He sends cold emails out to different. He has a software too which helps improve Google rankings. And he wanted a lead magnet, and I described how we could actually create an ebook for different niches. And so that you can also create an ebook if you're having a software. What I mean to say that there's no restrictions to creating ebooks. Anyone can create an ebook as long as you know there's a problem you can solve, there's a solution you have to offer, and you know what you can give your audience to, what you can make them experience through your solutions. And AI just helps make the process so much easier. What Justin just spoke about, I mean, AI it helps you, it frees your time so that you can use whatever you're best at. You can use your creativity to write better content. AI gives a sort of an out framework. I use it to create a framework. Once I get a framework done, and then I use my copywriting experience to make it even more increasing, make it more interesting, make it more converting. I call it more converting ebook, not just an informative ebook, but more converting with the links placed at the right points, and then just make them make them go through the entire customer journey in the single ebook. Similarly, you can do the same thing. You can ask ChatGPT to give you the prompts, gives you the prompts, give you the structure, give you the content. You just have to keep on creating chapters as you move along, and then just make a few tweaks here and then. Once you're done with that, you do the designing. We also do the designing part of it. Because after all, even having as much, no matter how much content you have, you do need something attractive. People are always attracted by colors and designs. So something as appealing, an appealing ebook cover, appealing images in the ebook helps it becomes more interesting. So my team helps with the designing element, makes it more attractive. We have the CTAs in place, and then we give you an email sequence too. So I even give an opt-in page. Once you get the ebook done, you have the ebook ready, the opt-in page ready, your email sequence ready. If you even want, I also give in social media, because I know that many people don't know how to write social media. They don't know what to write, not how to write, what to write. So I create the social media posts too. Then you get them to pick up your email. And then again, ebooks can't do it on their own. It's left to you to share the links. You need to know, keep on sharing it on your profile. Like any other content, the only way you can gain visibility is by sharing whatever you have to share for it with your audience. The more places you share it with, the more people who see your ebook, the higher are the chances of someone picking up whatever services you have to offer.
So
Like we on AI helps a lot. We know AI helps a lot, but the AI helps only if we know how to use it. We have to know how to use it to create whatever impact we want to create. At the same time, we need to show others about it. We need whatever. That's the beauty of marketing. You just have to look for that gap. Know where your audience is. Find that gap, and then when you have something valuable to offer them, you can just share an ebook with them, and then the chances of you getting clients are increased a lot.
yeah, so good. You mentioned personal branding several times. What's your definition of personal branding, Mradula?
My definition of personal branding is the words you, that's what the words you build, the words build your brands. Because after all, no matter what content you create, it can be video or audio or textual content. It's the content, the words you have in it that build your brand. It defines who you are. It keeps sets you apart from the others. Now, it's not your website, it's not your logo, it's not your fonts, it's not your colors. They are important, yes, but then just having them is not enough. If you have an empty website, you will not create any magic. If you have a beautiful font, it will not create any magic. Even the beautiful, most wonderful colors will not give any effect at all. Is what you tell your audience, what you have to share with them, what expertise you have to let them know. And that letting them know is your personal brand.
Yeah, I think you said an acronym and it was the attention, increase pain. What was the acronym that you used again?
AIDA, AIDA. It's the most common one.
AITA. So the one, so it's attention, increase pain, and then what was the D again?
Desire, and then attraction. Get them
Desire,
attracted.
attraction.
Desire, you create a desire in them. You make them see, oh yes, I need to buy this, I need to get this solution. Then you attract them you give them a good offer, show them an offer, show them a next course or your consultation, what you have to offer in your consultation, what you have to offer in your next whatever the course you have, something like that.
Okay, I love that. That's great. How many pages do you recommend an ebook to be? Is there like a length that you look at for
Yeah, now with only text, it's maybe 10 to 13 pages. If
so
we have
short?
images in it, yeah, it's short one is better, not too long. Then
Yeah.
again, if you have that much information to share, yes, if we can write in a very interesting way, you can go. I've written ebooks that went up to 25 to 30 pages, and it's worked because with the images, of course. So when you have images and you have testimonials, and then it ends up to 25 to 30 pages.
Yeah. I feel like shorter is better because people's attention spans are
Yeah,
very
exactly, exactly,
with,
exactly.
and you don't want to write like if you want to write a book, that's different than an ebook. An
Yeah,
ebook is sort of like a flavor. It's sort of like it's a teaser, right? It's just it gives you a
exactly.
something, so it's short, and you want it to be short. It's not like
Short,
long, otherwise you could just do a book, right? But it's super, super
exactly.
love that. Why do you recommend that people have an email list?
Oh, because email is so essential because you never know when you'll be kicked off from the social media platforms. You never know when they have some glitch happening. Like I just the other day, my WhatsApp number it got banned. I lost all my contacts. I mean, all the groups I was in, I just had no access to those groups. So I missed. I had listened from my social media platform, but not from WhatsApp. So you need to have an email list because when you're kicked out, you have that list you can reach out to. You can always connect with them. In the Instagram, I've seen so many cases nowadays, so many accounts have been hacked and they've lost all the connections. If you have an email list, even though you are kicked out, even though something happens to the platform, you at least know your audience. You can always connect with them through an email again. Email is always with the list is always with you. Even though the email autoresponders may change, you can have the email list with you and use it whenever you want, wherever you want, however you want.
Yeah, so good. And how can someone and where would someone be able to build an email list? Like, where would you recommend?
Everywhere. There's so many places you can use it
Yeah,
on all your accounts, and then like over here, like even in Quora is a beautiful place. You can always build an email list over there. Quora allows you to share. You shouldn't sell anything, but you can share something valuable over there, and you can have a link over there. Have your create an email list. You can create an email list from networking events like this, and then your TikTok, YouTube, wherever you are, whatever content you share, you just make it a point to share the your lead magnet with it, and then that's how you build the email list. There is no secret structure to build an email. Just have to show something valuable, make the person want to grab whatever you have to offer, and they'll grab it, and then it's left to them. They want to stay on your email list, they can always unsubscribe. There's nothing wrong in that. So just
sure.
create an email, build your email list after that.
Yeah, so good. And you mentioned, I'm just gonna ask you these, guys, if you have questions, put your questions in the chat so we can
Yeah,
ask them.
sure.
The question I have, you mentioned unique USP, right? Which is unique selling proposition. How would you
Yeah.
define that? What's your definition of that?
My definition would be something that sets you apart. There's always each person, even listening, having a good capability of listening. There are people who want people who can listen. They're looking for someone to listen to their story. There's so many ways you can show that you're better you're not better, that you're something different from the others in the industry. That is a unique selling point. But I like when my way of writing, the way I write is very different from the most. I don't write in a very formal manner. I tend to write in a more casual. At the way I write is my USP. I don't like write. I don't follow rules. I don't follow the same norm others follow. I prefer writing my whatever I have in my thoughts. So that's my USP. And each person has their own individual. Each person has their USP. Some are aware of it. Some aren't aware of it. They keep wondering, what can I show that I'm better than the others? You just have to do a little bit of thinking. You can see those gaps, and that's your USP. When you can fill up a gap, you can consider that your USP.
That's so cool. I love that. I love that. And what would you like? So lead magnets, right? I think a lot of people here know what a lead magnet is, right? So what are some lead magnets that you recommend for people to build an email list? Well, definitely ebook is
Uh,
sure.
yeah, definitely. Ebook is always good. And then infographics is also very, and like, it depends
Oh,
on what niche you are
infographics.
in. Infographics, that's very effective. I feel it depends on your niche, how much information you have to share, and how much information you need to give your audience to make them understand you. So maybe you can even have it in different, like you can start in an infographic, from the infographic, take them to the ebook. From the ebook, you can take them to a course, because it's overwhelming. There's so much information around us. The way we structure the information, we give them one, a taste, a pinch of whatever you have to offer to an infographic. Then you show them to the ebook, so that they are interested to learn more, move on to the ebook. Then they want to learn more. They maybe the next year be a course. Once you give them a simple course or an email sequence, you can already even email sequence is a good one. But then don't make the emails boring. It should be interesting, because there's so many emails. You can give a solution to an email, and then and I generally say what you're most comfortable with. If you're comfortable in making videos, you can always have a small video. There's nothing wrong in it either. Have a small video talking about yourself, your presentation. Or else, if you're a writer, I'm a writer, so I always support writing. So I always say writing is always a good way to. And then it depends on your audience. If your audience prefers watching videos, then a video is always better. But if your audience prefers reading, then an ebook is better. Or providing a combination of both in your value ladder as they move along can also work.
That's
There's no
cool.
strict rule. It depends. It depends on your audience. That's what I always say. It depends on your audience.
Yeah, no, it's
There's
good.
no strict rule.
No, I love that. I love that. And what would you recommend? Like, why would you recommend someone to do a custom ebook versus AI written ebook?
Oh, because the AI is you can it's just give the AI has no feelings, doesn't understand it. Just writes what we tell them to write. Whereas
Right.
and as the expert, we know that sometimes there are certain whatever you do, there's certain problems which aren't declared, which is not spoken about on the internet. Something which others may not be about. You can use that as your USP in the ebook. Some you may have a small maybe a solution to like I would say, like when you're writing now, when you're writing, you don't know how would I say it now? Like supposing we are a consultant, you can show them how to manage stress, manage anxiety. Maybe you have a technique which you found work for yourself. It's not spoken about in the internet, but then it works because it works for you. You can use that as to create curiosity and explain it through your ebook. And then definitely we know that whatever is done, we can't get it through in the first set trying. They have to try, and they have to keep trying it. So you share it through you share the strategy through the ebook, make them repeat the same process over and over again, and make them reach out to you to find out what they have to do next to get more relief. Every problem, there is a solution. It's always and even though you may be the only person who does it, as far as you know, there are so many others in the market who will also need the same solution. We don't know until we connect with them. There's so many there are different, like, if everyone has their own pain points, own desires, own solutions looking for. We just have to keep trying at different ways to reach out to them, and they'll connect up to that.
Love that. So
Yeah.
good. Any final words you want to leave, Mradula, before we talk about your free gift and wrap up?
What I would like to say this, yeah, we have to personal branding is so essential. We have to keep creating content, no matter how much you may not be interested, or you may not like it. That's something you have to do. Keep sharing online. So many are afraid to share online. I just say keep sharing. Talk about yourself. Write as if you're writing in your journal, writing on a diary. Just share your thoughts on your profiles. People connect better when you're more authentic these days. Your authenticity is what builds your personal brand too. You don't be false. Share what your feelings are, and then that's the only way you can attract. There are so many there's information overwhelm. Don't write whatever everyone is writing about. Don't share what everyone is talking about. Share what you feel, what you know, what you've seen. That works much better, much way better.
True, sharing from your heart, right? So sharing
Exactly.
is right, sharing from your heart, and also sharing is caring. So don't be shy
Exactly.
and
Don't be
share,
shy.
right? So
Someone else will benefit from it. You never know. Just benefit one person will be more than enough. One content piece connecting one person is enough.
that's true. I feel like people who are not who are like shy, and I don't want to use the word shy, but who are not, they're hiding. When I say they're hiding,
Yeah.
they're afraid of putting themselves out there, right? That, I mean, that was
Exact.
me too. When I first started my business, like I didn't want to put
Yes.
myself out there, like you know what I mean? Like it was
Yeah.
kind of vulnerable actually, right? However, what I will say is when you're focused on, which is what you're doing, Mradula, and everyone here as well, is like when we're focused on adding value and hooking people up, you got to put
Exactly.
it there because otherwise
Exactly.
people are not get how are people going to know about you? They're not.
Exactly.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
They will not know.
Yeah, yeah. That just you gotta like collaborate with people, put your like put posts out there, repurpose content, like some people talked about earlier today. Leverage you know, ChatGPT or other AI tools effectively to like really story tell or story sell your way to
Yeah.
make a difference for people, right? So that's the intentions.
Exactly.
So good.
Everyone is shy. Even I was shy. It's we can never we have to just overcome it. Only once
Yeah.
you overcome it, then it's nothing is no problem at all.
Yeah, I'll share this real quick because I was watching a movie over the weekend. It was like a ridiculous and fun movie. And one of the comments in the movie was hiding is not living.
Yeah, exactly.
Hiding is not living. That like stood out. I was like, yeah, if you're hiding,
Yeah,
you're not living. You know what I mean? You gotta like,
exactly.
oh, get on the sticky branches and jump. You know what I mean? Like that's how you live, right? So
Yeah, it's
wanted to
beautiful.
share that. So good. What's your free gift to Muradal? And then we'll wrap up.
My free big gift is an ebook showing you why you need how an ebook can actually help build your brand, so that you realize that it's to help you see the benefits of an ebook. It's up to you to decide it where how you want to write it. But an ebook has a lot of value. Just that's my free book. Pick it up if you want. If you're interested to learn how to use the ebook and learn
Yeah.
more about it.
And then we had something for VIPs, right? Did we or no? Do we have
Yes,
something for
I
VIP?
have consultation call also. Yeah,
Got
a
it.
free
If they want
consultation call.
like a
So I help you
customized.
define your personal brand to help you define what you can have your ebook on, so that you know what you can write about and learn more about it. You can proceed from there after that.
That's right. That's right. Kelly dropped the link to the dashboard, the speaker dashboard for you to access the free gift. And if you're a VIP already, you can have a consultation with Maradla to get really clear on your lead magnet or what ebook
Exactly.
to on, so she can really
Yes.
help you hone that in. So awesome. Maradla, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you, sir.
and coming from the future, really, right? To be with us in this time and
I know it's
space.
beautiful.
It is amazing, right? I'm glad the future's
Yeah.
here. We look forward to catching up with you, right? So
I'm yeah,
I
I'm on Thursday morning here for me now. It's Wednesday night for you guys. It's Thursday morning for me here.
yeah, I love that. So
I
good. Well,
love
thank
that.
you
Yeah.
again from my heart. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Guys,
Thank
say
you. Thank
thank
you
you to
so much.
Maradla in the chat. Let's go.